Good morning, children. Let's continue with figures of speech. Now, the previous session, we had started with figures of speech. We had done simile, metaphor, personification, okay, pun, antithesis, etc. So, what are figures of speech? Now, figures of speech are devices which are used in a language to add force or beauty to sense or sounds. They are mainly deviations from ordinary mode of expressions. Okay, children, let's continue with figures of speech. So here we have alliteration. Now, what is alliteration? Alliteration is the repetition of the same sound. Now, here, look at the two examples that I've given you here. The first one, ruin sees the ruthless king. Okay, so look at these two words, ruin, ruthless. So here you find ru, okay, sound is repeated. Okay, this is for greater poetic effect. Okay, so here ruin and ruthless repeat the same sound. Second one, that swarm my streets. Okay, look at that. Look at the two words here, swarm, streets. Okay, so the sound of letter S is repeated. So this is alliteration. The next one we have here is irony. Okay, irony is a mode in which the real meaning is exactly the opposite of that which is literally conveyed. Okay, so no doubt but ye are the people, and wisdom shall die with you. Okay, so here instead of saying foolishness shall die with you, it is said wisdom shall die with you. So this is irony, because the real meaning is exactly the opposite of that which is conveyed. Okay, so instead of using the word foolishness, the word wisdom is used. You are a pretty fellow. Okay, so this again is irony, because the word pretty, okay, instead of using the word, ugly, the poet has used pretty. Okay, third one, I fear I wrong the honorable men whose daggers have stabbed Caesar. Okay, now here the conspirators against Caesar are spoken of as honorable men. Okay, so the poet should have used dishonorable, but here they are spoken of as honorable men. Okay, this again is irony. The next one is interrogation. So interrogation is the asking of a question, not for the sake of getting an answer, but to put a point more effectively. Okay, so here again, can success come without effort? Okay, so here interrogation is being used, a question is asked for greater emphasis. Okay, second one, am I my brother's keeper? Here again, the question is asked for emphasis. This is interrogation. Okay, the next one is exclamation. Now in this figure of speech, the exclamatory form is used to arrest greater attention. Okay, so the exclamatory mark is used to for greater poetic effect, to arrest, okay, greater attention. Sudden strong emotion is expressed. Would a piece of work is man. Okay, after that look at the exclamatory mark. Okay, so here the words express a sudden emotion. The next one, how tall it stood in the river. Again, look at the exclamatory mark, children. So here again, this is exclamation. Okay, a sudden strong emotion is expressed. Next one is inversion. Okay, so in the case of inversion, you find the natural order of the words, in a line is changed. This again is for greater poetic effect and for the sake of rhythmic effect. So what is inversion? Here, the natural order of the words in a line is reversed for the sake of rhythmic effect. Not to autumn will I yield. Okay, the actual order, the correct order would be I will not yield to autumn. Okay, so here you find the words are, the natural order of the words are changed. Okay, the next one, and to the Inchcape rock they go. Look at the order of the words, children. It has been changed. Okay, the correct order would be, and they go to the Inchcape rock. Okay, so this is inversion. Onomatopoeia. Here the sound of the word suggests the sound of action. Okay, so the sound, okay, the word, okay, the word suggests sound. Okay, look at the example, splashing and paddling with hoofs of a goat. Okay, the word splashing, okay, paddling, etc. suggests action. Okay, look at that, splashing, paddling. That actually, if you just think of it, it will give you the idea of action. Okay, so splashing and paddling suggests action. Down sang the bell with a gurgling sound. Okay, the sound of gurgling, okay, conveys the sound of action. Okay, so you can imagine, you can get the sound of just the words will give you or suggest the sound of action. So, sound of the word suggests the sound of action. This is onomatopoeia. Next one is climax. Now here, climax is the arrangement of successive words, phrases, clauses or sentences in ascending order of importance. So here you find words or even phrases or clauses will be arranged in ascending order of importance. Look at the example here, children. I came, I saw, I conquered. Okay, so here you find the words are arranged in ascending order. I came, then you see, okay, came, then see, you saw, then you conquered. Okay, so here you find the words are all arranged in ascending order. This is climax. Next one, I laugh, I run, I leap, I sing, I dance for joy. Okay, so here again the words are arranged in ascending order. Okay, so laugh, run, then leap, then sing, then dance for joy. So here you find the words are all arranged in ascending order. So this is climax. So what is climax, children? Here, climax is the arrangement of successive words, phrases, clauses, or sentences in ascending order of importance. The next one is anticlimax. So anticlimax is opposite of climax. So here is you find in anticlimax is the arrangement of phrases or sentences in descending order to produce greater effect. So here you find words or phrases or sentences would be arranged in descending order. He lost his wife, his daughter, his sons, and his watch all at one fell swoop. Okay, so here look at the words. Okay, so lost his wife, the first his wife, then the daughter, then the sons, then his watch. So you find here there is a descent from the higher to the lower. That is, the words are arranged, okay, in descending order of importance. The next one, unmoved, immovable, serene, divine. Okay, look at the arrangement of the words, children. It is in descending order of importance. So this is anticlimax. Next one is tautology. Okay, in tautology, the same sense is repeated by a different expression. Okay, you'll have two words, okay, two or more words, okay, which have the same meaning. Okay, so that is tautology. I listened motionless and still. Okay, so motionless and still have the same meaning. What is motionless, children? Without any movement. Still again is without any movement. So both the words have the same meaning. Okay, so what is tautology? You find the same sense is repeated by a different expression or a different word. I rejoiced at the happy sight. Look at the words rejoiced and happy. Okay, Both of them convey the same idea. Okay, so this is tautology. Next one we have here is repetition. It's a mode of giving expression to intense feeling or conviction by repeating the words or adding equivalent words. Okay, so here you find the words are getting repeated. Okay, a little grave, a little grave. Okay, so the word here, look at that, little is repeated. This is to express conviction. So what is it? This is repetition. So what is repetition? It's a mode of giving expression to intense feeling or conviction by repeating the words or adding equivalent words. Next one is no stir in the air, no stir in the sea. Okay, so look at the word stir. Okay, the stir, the word is repeated to express conviction with pleasing effect. Okay, so when words are repeated, we find that is for greater poetic effect, for pleasing effect. This is repetition. The next one we have here is paradox. Paradox is a figure of speech in which a statement containing contradictory ideas is apparently absurd, but is or may be true in the given context. Okay, so in paradox is a figure of speech in which you find the statement which contains contradictory ideas may be absurd, but in the given context may be true. Look at the following examples. See, I know not joy till I went poor. Okay, so here the poet is saying he did not know joy till he became poor. There's no one as poor as a wealthy miser. Okay, so there's nobody as poor as a wealthy miser. We had nothing to do and we did it very well. Okay, so look at all these three sentences, children. They are absurd. Okay, but we find in the context of the poem it is true. Okay, so here we complete figure of speech. So today, children, we had covered paradox, repetition, tautology, anticlimax, climax, onomatopoeia, inversion, exclamation, interrogation, irony, alliteration. So children, we have covered figures of speech here. Okay, so children, with this, okay, we have covered figures of speech here. Okay, go through what I've just done. Okay, children, thank you.